Hey, what's up guys? So today I want to show you the segmentation dropdown inside Google Ads. This is a really useful thing to look at from time to time to see how your different segments are performing. So really quick, I'm just going to give you a quick rundown on segmentation and how it is truly everything and it really drives performance in your campaign. So by segmenting your account, you can very quickly see what is working and allocate funds to top performing campaigns or segments. And to give you a real life example of this, if you think about the stock market, so the stock market has what are called indexes, the S&P 500, the Dow, and the NASDAQ, and there's another one called the Russell. But whenever you see the news and the stock market's crashing, they usually refer to the Dow, or the Dow's down like 800 points. But what these indexes are they are a marker of the entire market. So they are made up of different stocks that perform differently, and as a result, you get the index, which is pretty much an average of how the market is performing. And so what I have here is a breakdown of the S&P 500 index, and you can see the top stocks that are performing within the S&P 500. Now, in this example, at the bottom here, you can see 18.44%. And what that is the year-to-date return of the S&P 500. So 18% is pretty good, but if you look at the individual stocks in there, so Apple, Google, Microsoft, you can see that Apple had a 31% return. Google had a 25% return, Microsoft a 20%, Amazon a 36%, and Facebook a 46% return. So you can see that these bucket of stocks, these single ones that I named off, are performing way better than the overall index itself. So if you were to be investing your money, you would probably want to put your money into those stocks individually and get a much better return than 18%. For example, if you put all your money into Facebook, instead of 18% on your money, you would have made 46% on your money. And so this is a great example of how you can push your money into segments that are performing much better than the overall average. And so within your account, you will see the same exact behavior. You will see different campaigns performing better than others, different keywords, different devices, a bunch of different segments, and it will allow you to push your money into those segments and get better results. So what does this look like? This is the segment tab, and there are ways to view more segments, but these are very high level segments, and I'm going to talk about a few of them today. So we're going to go ahead and dive into a platform here. So this is a health insurance account. I've hidden the campaigns just so you don't get distracted by it. But here in the platform, you can see this little segment tab right here. If I click this, I can drop it down and look at the different conversion types that I'm getting. So for instance, the account as a whole. One second. Boom. So you can see I dropped it down, and in this particular account, they value phone calls much more than anything. So you can see that we had 2,900 calls from ads, 18 form submissions, so people filling out a contact form, and then 1,700 phone calls from people going to a landing page and calling in directly. So that is a cool way to see how many different conversion types you're getting, just to know, are we getting phone calls, are we getting forms? Another useful one is device. So if I break this down, obviously we were pushing phone calls, so a lot of our traffic came from mobile. So you can see here that we had 3,900 clicks from mobile. We spent $134,000 on mobile and only $600 on desktop. Again, this client's objective was they want phone calls. So we are going to push most of our money to mobile in order to get more phone calls. So that is another way to view the segments. In an account that's more balanced, if you're running desktop and tablet, you'll see different data for all of these, and you can then see which segments are performing the best. And then one more segment here that is very, very useful is the network. So network with search partners. So Google has the main Google search page. If you go to google.com and you do a search, that is Google search. And then there are various other sites that use Google search engine functionality that are search partners. So they're not necessarily google.com, but they use its search engine. And sometimes you will get very different performance from these search partners. It may be better or it may be worse, but it's good to know that this is there. So you can see that we've still spent the majority of our budget on Google search. We spent about $1,800 on search partners, but you can see here the difference in the conversion rate or the cost per conversion. Search partners was $48 a lead. So that is a little bit higher than our Google search at $28 a lead. So if we were spending a lot more money on search partners and this was a major concern, we may turn that option off in our campaign. So this could be a way for you to save money and again, see how your different segments are performing. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out, let me know. And if you're viewing this on YouTube, we do have a Facebook group that you can join. It's called Marketing Bros. Definitely subscribe to our channel and join our Facebook group where we put out content like this on a weekly basis. Hope to see you in there.